We do it every year. We eat dry turkey and we drink Baileys at 10 a.m. because it's the rules, and we worship a fat man who breaks into our houses. Now, I don't want to upset the vicar, but Jesus wasn't born on December 25th. If there were shepherds watching their flocks by night, it was probably spring. If they were out in December in Judea, they'd have frozen their tits off. So why December 25th? That's because the early Christians were smart. They realised they couldn't stop people from partying in midwinter, so they just stole the festival and rebranded it.
They've rebadged it, you fool.
So for centuries, Christmas wasn't the silent night. It was a riot. It was so rowdy that in 1647, the British government actually banned it. Enter Oliver Cromwell and the Puritans, the original fun police. They decided Christmas was too popish and too pagan. Soldiers patrolled the streets of London, seizing food, mince pies were confiscated, singing carols was illegal.
So see you this year, Merry Christmas, then.
Cough!
If you were caught celebrating, you were arrested. The ban lasted for over a decade until the monarchy was restored and everyone decided that being miserable was a bit boring. But the Christmas we know today, the tree, the cards, the turkey, that wasn't the Bible. That was the Victorians, specifically Charles Dickens and WWE superstar Prince Albert. In the early 1800s, Christmas was dying out. It was a minor holiday. Then Dickens wrote A Christmas Carol. It was a massive hit. It basically invented the idea of Christmas being about family and charity, rather than just getting drunk and fighting your neighbours. Then you had Prince Albert, Queen Victoria's husband. He was a German, and in 1848, a drawing was published of the royal family standing around a decorated tree. Suddenly, every middle-class family in Britain had to have a dead tree in their living room to look posh. Before that, we just hung some mistletoe and hoped for a snog. Albert changed the game. The real St. Nicholas was a Greek bishop from Myra in modern-day Turkey who was famous for giving money to the poor. He morphed into Sinterklaas in the Netherlands, and when Dutch immigrants went to America, Sinterklaas became Santa Claus. Coca-Cola did not invent the red suit.
Did you know Santa Claus is actually red because of the brand?
Oh, he's red because of the brand. Rubbish. Santa had been drawn in red robes for years before Coke got involved. However, the Coke ads in the 1930s did standardise his look. They took a slightly scary elf man and turned him into a jolly fat grandfather figure we know today. I know what you're thinking. Ben, you cynical Grinch. Isn't Christmas about love? Yeah, sure. But it's also about the economy. A huge percentage of retail profit is made in these 6 weeks. If we stopped buying plastic rubbish for people we barely like, the global economy would collapse. So, to sum it up, Christmas is a Roman gambling festival mixed with a Viking drinking session, banned by the Puritans, rebooted by a German prince and a Victorian novelist, and marketed by an American soft drink company. It's a Frankenstein monster of holiday, but it's our monster. Like, share, and subscribe, or I'll tell Santa you've been an absolute this year.